And we're live. Welcome to another episode. I've lost track already which one, what number we're on, 10, 11, something like that. Of Get Off My Lawn, where the three fellows that you're looking at just, I don't know, talk about whatever's on our mind. We go over news and whatnot. And we do go over whatnot quite often, but yeah, we go over all kind of stuff. So I'm Jedi Johnson, 22, joined as always by the great Dom Tober. And under him and is the always steady Styx boy, 73.
What's up,
All
everybody?
right, well, we're waiting on some viewers to populate and get going in the chat. We're looking forward to a good show. Maybe not as long as last week. Boy, last week was Collectibles were huge last week, but we're gonna go through some new collectibles, some exciting stuff that just dropped today that has Dom all in a tizzy and opening his wallet already. So what else is going on, Dom, without other than your big excitement that you're not going to sleep tonight?
Well, getting ready for next week to go on the road to the Carolinas for a week. Tuesday, taking off. Going to help my cousin move to Raleigh.
Right.
Yeah, my cousin. So they're moving to Raleigh, North Carolina. But before we go there, we're driving to South Carolina to see my wife's grandmother, and then we're going back to North Carolina. I might pop up in the Galaxy Con that's over there in Raleigh for the couple of days.
Cool.
There's a con that's
it must be nice just to be able to drive to a con.
Yeah.
I'm very, very jealous. Not even kind of jealous.
I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go to take the Friday. Go to Friday before I have to help my cousin move one day. So cool. We'll check that out. I'll definitely have video.
We'll look forward to stories next week. Styx, what's going on?
Not much. Not much, really. I mean, I'm gearing up to do some cons later in August. We've got, what cons have I got going? Well, September, end of August is Syracuse Horror Fest coming up in August. Then there's, I think there's a video game con that's got
Baltimore Comic Con.
Baltimore is in September.
We're going to be talking videos. We're going to be talking video games tonight, in case the thumbnail wasn't clue enough. Yeah, for me, don't have much planned this weekend. I am going to the movies tomorrow, but surprise, it will not be the Tom Cruise movie, which I still have not seen.
Oppenheimer.
Going to see Oppenheimer tomorrow with my youngest son. So.
Yeah, I got a nice meme that was dropped today about Oppenheimer and Barbie.
I saw that. I wasn't going to bring that on.
You should put that on. You should put that on the show.
No, I was afraid. Yeah, it was funny, but I didn't want to take.
It is funny though.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. If you can accept that it was just a joke, it is funny.
It's a joke,
but
no hard feelings.
Yeah, my youngest son is at the movies now seeing Mission Impossible without me. So I don't know when I'll catch it. Might have to catch. I don't know. I haven't been to a movie by myself.
Tom Cruise is crying because you're not there.
Yeah.
I got a text saying, what's happening. I mean, he's ready to roll out the VIP treatment for me, and he says, "Dude, I can't keep this. I can't hold this forever for you." So.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the intro going, and we'll say hello to the chat. Woo! And we're back. All right, hello to the chat. GT Key Comic, as always. I don't know how many. He had a little bit of a lull, and now he's been back on top now for a couple weeks now. He's just killing it again. And so as the first one,
I think I made a mistake. I said GTK. I think was overseas, but I think he's Canadian. Now I think there was he made a comment about Canada, so I'm wondering if he's Canadian or just maybe goes back and forth a lot. So,
oh man,
let us know, GT. Where are you?
Wherever they are, he is on top of the game again. So we're going to show all four. He just wanted to make sure. He's like, screw this. I'm going to make sure.
I'm here.
So thanks, GT Key, for popping in.
Thank you, sir.
Ed saying hello to his fellow old people. Yeah, we need our own secret signal.
Old it is.
person signal.
My
Anybody
shoulder's
have any
bothering
clue
me.
what that could be?
My
Is that
shoulder's
what it
bothering
is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That's the
opening up
that's the
packages.
old person hello. Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
it's like
Christ.
opening up the packages. You know, I gotta.
Jedi Junior was here. Not sure if he's still here or not, but he's
What's up,
in
sir?
for the algorithm himself.
Oh.
Shinobi Fufu. Hello, fellows.
Hey,
That's,
what's up?
that's fun to say, Shinobi. Astro, what's up, old dudas? If you haven't noticed, the C3PO that Astro gave me, that's usually sitting right there,
I see it right there. I see
it's
it.
not there because I sent it back to Astro. He said, "Hey, send that thing back to me because he's going to jazz it up a bit with some nice background colors." So yeah, so can't wait to get that back. So he DM'd me today, said he made it safely to his place and he's going to work on it. So excited about that. Jeffrey Drake, hello all. Might not be in the chat tonight. My cat isn't doing so good tonight. Thanks, Doc. Well, hey, we're all about the pets and the animals here. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, no,
we hope your cat.
the poor
gets on
kitty.
the
I hope
mend.
he gets better. Hope he gets better.
Hope he doesn't get sick all over your carpet and stuff either.
Well, listen, I tell you about cats. My brother just took in a bunch of kittens. They all have Star Wars names, and my sister got her 15th cat. So, cats in my family are crazy.
That's a little bit too many cats, Dom.
My sister has 15 cats and 3 or 4 ferrets. I have no idea.
There's a lot of jokes in there, Dom.
There is. There definitely is.
Let's hold back.
Yeah. Ryan DeGray, what's up? What's happening?
What's
up, Ryan?
Text me about.
What's going
I know
on?
what you're getting, Jedi, and I know he said that you know what I'm getting. I don't want to know, and I'm not going to let you know what you're getting.
I know exactly what you're getting. I will just say that when he showed it to me, I was like, "Holy fuck, that's hot."
And he told me what he's giving you, and I'm like, "Yes, you're going to like it a lot."
Yeah.
So
Astro's tearing up the centipede. Is that what version centipede is that, Astro? Is it because again we're talking video games a little bit
like
tonight?
the old video game, the old centipede, please.
Is it the 2600 version or the 52?
5200? The 5200?
Little arcade.
Hey, either way, make sure you're using that mushroom to hide behind.
Yeah, I love playing centipede, but God, I sucked at it.
I used to play that all the time in the arcade.
Hey, lies, Barbie. You know what?
I'm going to see Barbie this week. This week when I go to Carolinas.
Going tomorrow.
I have a feeling before Barbie. I refuse to see Barbie before Tom Cruise, but I got a feeling.
Uh-oh.
Listen, Barbie.
But I'm glad JJ's here if he sticks around because he is a connoisseur of the video games, whereas I am not.
Yeah.
And I know Styx is too, so I'm glad Styx was he's gonna be here. Yeah, I lose all my knowledge after Atari 2600. I'm not your guy. All right, so chat is engaged tonight. Yeah, we are sorry to hear that, Jeffrey. We hope the cat. Did you give us the cat's name? I can't remember.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, I like cat videos.
Yeah, I watched that video. What's up? I just sent one to my wife. It was funny. It was a dog, and the dog went to the wrong park, and these cats are just like trying to jump him, and he's fighting the cats. It was funny.
My son, Jedi Junior here, he's a cat guy. He's got 2 cats, and I keep telling him to make some cool cat videos and send me, but he says his cats just aren't funny. So I don't know. He's got some defective cats. I know. He loves them though. He loves them cats.
Oh, poor kitty. I can't stand that.
All right, I don't want to leave out anybody. Kingdom, what's going on? Kingdom of Nerds.
What's up, Christopher? Welcome in.
And Movie Madness and Entertainment. Is that someone that changed his name, or is that who is that?
No, that's I think that's from that's a different channel that Christopher is on every once in a while. I'm not sure.
Right.
I'm not sure if that's Brian. If it's Brian, happy birthday, Brian. I don't know.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, we're caught up. Dom, you got anything to open?
Yes, I do. I'm going to start this show with a bang. This is a banger.
Here we go.
Here we go. First things first.
It's a banger. Let's
Boom.
Uh-oh.
Hot toys, baby.
Hot toys. Oh, boy.
Here we go. This is going to be a real banger.
I was watching the Sideshow con this week, and they had some great stuff on it that I can't afford.
We got some stuff that we're going to be showing.
Yeah.
Collectibles later on. Oh my God, this is too much stuff. I was overwhelmed.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
They dropped a collectible this week that I really want
got-
that I'm just not going to be able to get.
All right.
I've got one SDCC collectible coming to me.
I'm going to have to
And that's
stand
it.
up on this.
Oh, cool.
and try to
As long as you're wearing
When it
pants,
comes.
Dom. That's all we care about.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's going to take
Yeah.
a minute. All right. Oh, shit.
There we go.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Trying to
Yeah.
grab it. The bag just slipped. Okay, I turned it upside down and get it out. All right, here we go.
Sounds like he just unzipped his pants.
Woo!
Hello.
What was?
Okay,
Yeah.
so what we got here is
To get Astro.
okay. Get out of the bag.
Dom.
All right.
I thought this was going to be a short show.
Woo!
What you got, Dom? Holy crap. What is that?
Here we go.
Oh, it's Boba Fett.
Oh, here.
I find it hard to believe you
Quarter
don't already
scale.
have it. But
The quarter scale deluxe version. Holy shit! I'm out of breath.
I
This thing is freaking
don't
huge.
understand where you put all this stuff, Dom.
I have a shelf. I have a shelf on the other side of the room. But quarter
How-
scale deluxe version.
How-
Boba Fett.
wait. How many shelves? Is it one
How-
shelf?
No, I got a whole. I got
Like
a
a China
showcase.
cabinet?
I have two showcases on the other side. I have a showcase inside of me.
I think Dom lives in a warehouse. I think his apartment is a little bit is just a corner of a huge warehouse somewhere.
My wife says it's a hoarder's nightmare, so that's what she calls. Damn.
I don't understand
So,
where you
yeah.
get all this stuff.
So this bad boy is definitely. Whew,
It's big.
it is quarter scale. So quarter scale. I have a quarter scale Boba Fett over there too. I have another one. The Empire Strikes Back quarter scale. My favorite Boba.
Well, enjoy the box, Dom. We know you're never going to open it.
Oh, well, I
It could have
will.
a rock in there
No.
for all you know.
What are you talking about? I have my other one open. I opened it.
Sure you did.
Really?
Boba Fett.
I can hear your wife's eyes rolling from off.
She's right there. No, she just pulled
Oh,
up.
I can hear her.
You pulled
I
up,
can
you
hear,
heard-
I can
you
hear
heard-
eyes rolling in the back of her head.
Beep, beep. She just pulled up. Hi,
She's on her.
Nico Fett. How are you?
So
She's on her
big old
Yes.
box.
Boba Fett vest.
You hear her? You hear her?
What?
She's like, that was what was in the big old box there. I'm like, yeah.
What did you expect, Giggles? Did you expect anything less than what?
I love you. It will be open. I am going to open it. It's not saying in the box.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm going to put it on the shelf over
Every day I hope for something new, but unfortunately I'm always disappointed.
there.
Every day she hopes for a Princess Leia.
Oh, hi,
or
Giggles. I said hi,
something, and
Giggles.
It's always Boba Fett.
Hi.
It'd be a quarter scale slave Leia.
What?
Gonna be
Slave
any-
Leia? I wish they had a slave Leia. I would definitely have that too.
See?
No, that's in the bedroom.
Yeah, Boba Fett is all over. He lives in a warehouse. I don't care what he says.
Yeah.
When
I
you
a
need
man
help,
slave.
when you need help moving, let us know. We'll come and just load up our car and drive off.
Yeah.
You ever seen like those movies or whatever when these people just have like these scary ass dolls all in their bedroom, and you're like, how does
Oh, yeah.
anybody sleep in that room? Well, that's like, I know that's Dom's house. I know that's his apartment. There's just Boba
You wake
Fett
up, Boba
staring
Fett
at him.
staring at me.
I have one doll that was my great aunt that is like 125 years old, and it's the scariest effing thing you'll ever see. And my
Hell
daughter,
yes.
my daughter I have to have a blanket over it.
They
my
didn't
daughter
make
gets-
dolls back in the day that didn't scare the shit out of you. My mom had a doll that she would not. She had this doll until I can't remember, at least until I joined the Navy. It was in the closet, and the name of this doll was Ricky Jr. I don't know if that's what the doll's real name was or if that's just what she called it.
Ricky,
That some bitch was
Ricky Jr.
terrifying. It was
Oh, my God.
terrifying. Oh, God. Yeah, that's my brother about it. That thing scared the shit out of us. All right, let's get to the news.
No, I don't have Boba Sheets. I had
Is
him.
it?
I got Boba Throw behind me right now. Yeah.
Yep.
Shocker, Tom. All right, let's
Sure.
get to the news. I don't have an intro. One of these days
Yeah.
I'll make one.
All right, the news as we know it here. I'll bring it up on my thought there. Babylon 5 creator Michael J. Straczynski inks a deal with Dark Horse Comics and Netflix, I guess. So they're going to be coming up with some new Babylon 5 content, including
Nice.
a show. I'm all for it. I love Babylon 5 with Bruce Boxleitner. I don't know if he'll still reprise his role. Nothing's been said for that if they do a show. But comic books, I think it's a good choice. It's a good IP. Did you guys watch Babylon 5?
I watched Babylon
I
5.
probably did. It's been forever, though, I'm sure, right? How long has it been since we had a fresh Babylon
5.
Did it
I
end
want to
like in
say
the early 2000s?
03. Yeah,
Kingdom
03, I
Hearts.
think.
Yeah, 03, right?
Yeah, 03.
Hey, Ronnie.
I want to say 03.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, I think this is good. I think
That was in.
anytime you can get these sci-fi old IPs kicking back in, it's not a bad idea. I mean, a lot of other stuff is coming up that sometimes makes no sense that they're bringing it back, but I think this makes sense. So excited.
Yeah. I mean, so it's going to come back as a comic, right? And it's going to be, if you liked Babylon 5, you'll pick up the comics and read them. Hopefully the stories are good.
All right. You know what? Outlandish. They're like I think they had some better stories than Star Trek. You know, it's just one of those things. Kind of.
Yeah, I honestly can't remember much about it. I recognize the name. I'm sure I watched it, but
What was the alien? The alien that looked like was the bartender. What the hell?
Man.
Can't think of his name. Is it? I'm trying to think.
I don't. Yeah,
Anyway.
those I haven't watched it in a long time, so the character name.
you're not thinking about Deep Space Nine, are you?
No, not Deep Space Nine. No.
Okay.
Oh, with the Ferengi? Yeah.
No, not the Ferengi. I know the Ferengi, but there was some. I forgot the guy who was like comic relief type of things.
I'm sure.
Oh
Styx
yeah,
is.
I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name.
Yeah, I know he's a comic. He's gonna expand. Dawkins gonna make some comics.
Yeah.
And
DC had this IP for comics early in the 90s, so
Farscape is good. I like Farscape.
Farscape is another good one. Box office preview nights, Barbie brought in 22.3 million, while Oppenheimer raked in a good 10.5 million in preview night showings. That's not bad. As we can see down here in the caption below, Guardians of the Galaxy did 17.5. Across the Spider-Verse, that's 17.4, almost 17.5. So
Yeah,
Barbie's
I
gonna
think
be big this weekend.
everybody's just going to be playing for second, third, and fourth this weekend to Barbie. The indications are there. I think Oppenheimer will have a better week 2 maybe than Barbie, because right now parents are taking their kids.
It's not a kid. They said not a kid show. It's for.
Yeah, it probably is. It's probably got a lot of double entendre type things that go over kids' heads and parents will like. But I see a lot of kids going to this. I see a lot of parents taking their kids to Barbie this weekend. So
Yeah, I think Oppenheimer definitely has the second spot this week. I don't see it overtaking Barbie, but I definitely see it at the second spot, and then go from there.
Oppenheimer's what, 3 hours? Something like 3 hours.
Something like that.
I think it's near 3 hours. Yeah.
Whew. I guess, Lee, I'll have to watch my liquid intake tomorrow, I guess.
I think Barbie is just a little over an hour and a half, maybe 2. So
I tell you what, if I go see Oppenheimer tomorrow, and some parents have taken their little rugrats in there to see Oppenheimer, I may lose my shit. That's all I'm saying. Don't take your kids to see Oppenheimer.
yeah, that's not.
Apparently, there is full frontal nudity in this movie. In Oppenheimer.
Which movie are you talking about?
Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
Not Barbie.
It's like, damn it!
Damn it. No,
I changed my mind. I'm going to see Barbie.
Yeah, there's full frontal nudity. What's the name? The lead, what's his face? And girl who played Pew. What's her name? The one that's Black Widow. The other Black Widow.
Oh,
Yeah. You get to see frontal nudity.
Black Widow.
Yeah, so I'll go see it.
I don't think that's not the first time for her, but
I know, but I'll go see it for that.
not that I would know.
Why, Don? I mean, that's what the internet is for. If you just want to see boobies, I don't know.
Yeah.
Boobies.
Yeah, they're free on there.
Yeah,
We can't talk about boobies too much, or else we'll
Yeah.
get in trouble with
Like a
Marco.
case.
Apparently, Marco thinks that's all we do is talk about boobies on this show. So,
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
All right. Steven Soderbergh debuted a sci-fi series called Command Z at a secret New York screening. I don't know too much about it, but I know that you can go on his website there, extension 765.com, and you can watch it. It's about 90 minutes. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I didn't see this solicited at all, so I'm kind of interested to see what it's about. It's something new, so I say give it a try.
And you can watch it for free on that site, or do you
I believe
have
so.
to, like,
No, I believe it's for free. Yeah.
Okay.
If not,
check it out.
don't blame
Something to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame you, Styx.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Won't do any good.
It won't. And up next, the Marvels. They debuted a new trailer this week featuring the Marvels, Nick Fury, and a killer cat battle in space. I thought it was a pretty good trailer. I think it talked up a little bit more of what we're going to find. We got more of the Kree folks there down in the bottom corner there. They're kind of the Ronan the Accuser looking people.
I'm sure you guys are, but it seems like nobody is talking about it, at least not on our channel. Is anybody watching this Secret Invasion show on Disney?
I am. I like it.
Watched an episode yet.
Okay, yeah, I'm watching it. I watch it with my son.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it?
I'm enjoying it. I think it's good. I'm glad that there's no real superheroes in it. It doesn't need to be.
Yeah, I think some people like it because of that, and I can also see people not liking it because of that.
Listen,
So it
it's a kind of a letdown compared to what the comic was. You know, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
Dom, you just said you hadn't watched it. How you know?
No. I'm just saying. I know all about it. Everything that happened. I watched the review. I haven't sat down and watched it. I'll watch it eventually.
You got the cliff notes.
It's over, but I'm just saying the fact is that it sucks. The fact that you want to see superheroes in it. You want it was a big comic event, not just a like one series.
Well, we're kind of seeing the. I don't know anything about it because I haven't read any of the comics, but we're kind of seeing the creation of a superhero kind of in this. But I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know where it's going to go, but
well, a super being.
I enjoy it. It is a change of pace that from what we're used to seeing.
Yeah, they kind of explain away why they don't have the heroes come in, which is I think is a good explanation. So
he explained
I'm
in this
all
last
for it.
episode.
The snap.
Yeah.
The snap. Everybody was gone. It takes place with the snap.
Nope, this takes place after the snap because Fury got snapped.
No,
Fury got snapped.
I know Fury got snapped, but it takes place. I know he got snapped, but it takes place when he comes back after the 5 years.
Yeah, everybody's back. This is post snap or post recovery from the snap.
Right.
Yeah. They've already had the war for Earth or whatever. Battle for Earth or whatever they call it. Yeah. I like it.
Are you going to be sequel?
How many episodes is it? 6 or is there more to the?
I think there's 2 more.
2 more? Okay.
No, 6.
I believe.
I think it's 6 episodes.
If there's 6, there's only 1 more then.
One more left.
The 6 is only 1 more then.
1 more.
Yeah. All right.
You see, I know about it even though I didn't see it.
All right.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it probably in Carolina.
You don't get enough credit for knowing things.
I know, right?
You don't.
I don't.
Yeah.
I know.
All I do is get yelled at. You're not true.
That's why we created this show, so Dom could have a safe space.
Thank you. Look, I know I'm a little bit right on this show, but 8% on the Star Wars show. Come on, come on.
So the faith-based movie Sound of Freedom, starring Jim Caviezel, crossed $100 million at the box office. This is the first kind of indie movie to get to 100 million. Now last year, 100 million domestically anyway. The Everything Everywhere All at Once topped 100 million globally, not domestically. So this is pretty big for these an indie film, and it's it's faith-based or Christian-based. But
No,
Well,
listen, I know it was the
timelines
snap.
suck, JJ. Timelines suck anyway. They're overrated.
Listen, I know that it wasn't with the after the snap. It took place in the snap. When they came back, it was already in play. When the snap after the snap. There you go.
Joe, it's not
Hey,
faith-based.
is there any truth to this about? There's a lot of like videos. You'll see like these little videos on IG and stuff about how there's a conspiracy to suppress this movie because
I saw that.
because of its messaging or whatever. You'll see
It
videos
wasn't
like
Disney,
people saying that theaters are sold out when it's really not, or something's wrong. The movie, everyone will be ready to see the movie, and then there's a mechanical difficulty with the projector.
AC is not working.
Any truth to any of that?
Yeah, I read a little bit into that. All I know is that there's a lot of complaints that AMC have either been pre-selling out, or when the people do go to see the movie, there's something wrong with the projector or the sound.
AC.
The AC. I don't know how much widespread that is, so I can't say to it. I don't really know too much more about it, except that I do know that it is a thing right now on the internet. But everything's a thing on the internet, so I don't know. I don't know how to.
I don't even know if it's showing in any of the theaters around here, to be honest.
It's at my theater, and I haven't seen it. I know my sister wants to go see it, so I'll probably take her to go see it.
Oh, well, we won't go down the rabbit. I don't even know what the rabbit hole is, really. I keep seeing these videos. But.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of times that you get these conspiracies on movies that, they're short. They don't have as many at this theater, and this one's got this many, and this one's not working right.
Yeah, I saw that one.
It's different movies. You get it all the time, but this one I think is becoming more of starting to uptick a little bit. This isn't really like something I would generally go see, but I'll go see it. I think it's kind of an interesting movie. So, some SDC stuff that came out comic wise. DC announced the Justice League versus Godzilla versus King Kong. That's going to come out in October. If the art stays the same as these pictures, I'm all in.
Yep.
I think this is going to be a fun little comic book. It's 7 issues.
Well, listen. Remember they had the Contest of Champions and the Fantastic Four, the Avengers versus Godzilla in the original series. Remember that?
Yeah.
So it should be interesting. It should be fun.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine.
We need every other show on this channel reviews comics except for ours. Maybe we need a comic to review. Maybe we'll latch up. Maybe we'll call dibs on this one. I don't know. Chat, let us know if you guys want us to review a comic on this show.
Yeah, we've got till October, so we take your time voting.
Yeah, let's review this. Let's review this. This will be fun.
Yeah, this could be fun.
This is definitely a book I'm getting. So, another couple announcements. They released a poster for Invincible, the 2nd season, and lots of good characters on there. They also got a new X-Men series coming out next year. Now,
the ones that they were talking about in the attack show with the Goblin Queen.
I don't know. I don't know because this came out today.
Okay.
The looks of the font tell me it's going to be one of those Omega X-Men there. For the what was that series?
Age of Apocalypse.
After Age of Apocalypse series, yeah. That whole X gives me that kind of feel. So I'm wondering if they're going to use some of those. I'm hoping they bring back Blink. Bring back Blink. I'd be good for that.
Is Superman going to take Godzilla off his feet?
I don't know. He's fought a big gorilla before, so
yeah.
They have what's it called? Titan in
so
DC.
I actually think it's going to be Godzilla, Kong teaming up with the Justice League to fight another threat. I think that's the.
I think it'll end up being that.
Yeah,
I think it'll end up being that.
Yeah, they'll misunderstand each other towards the beginning, and then they'll come together to fight a greater enemy.
Maybe we'll get some new Monster Zero stuff. That would be good. Some Walking Dead news. So even before it's been on the air, Daryl, Dixon, and Dead City are renewed for a second season. So right off the bat, they've already renewed these two.
So Walking Dead is still a thing, and it's still a universe. And it's still,
yeah.
It is.
They're taking. I mean, they're getting a little bit. I think they're taking a little bit of a break. I think whether or not it's by design or not, I have no idea. Probably, which is probably good for a lot of us to kind of take a breath and see. If, I don't know. Maybe see if we really miss it or not when it's not there. Because what I was about to ask is, so we know The Walking Dead wrapped up. There were the two spin-offs. Did they also Fear the Walking Dead and I can't remember the other one? Did those wrap up too, or are those still going?
I honestly don't really pay attention anymore. I don't know if Fear the Walking Dead wrapped up as well.
Oh, the Fear the Walking Dead this is the last season. This is it's still going.
The last season's coming.
The last season, yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
There you go.
I'm actually hoping that Kirkman freaking sits back and does a Daryl series in comic books. That'd be kind of awesome. If he Daryl, you know.
So we also got a Rick and Michonne spinoff, the title and the first teaser trailer. This is the name of the show for the Rick and Michonne, The Ones Who Live. Okay. There wasn't much of a trailer. The Daryl Dixon trailer, I think hooked me. I think I'm going to watch that.
Well, it's kind of intriguing for what it's about. Where it look, he don't know how he got to France, and it looks kind of like weird, like it's back in the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
Like
actually, going back to what you said, Daryl Dixon was never in the comics.
No, never in the comics.
For them to do a comic about Daryl Dixon might be a little weird. I don't know. I guess
it'd be kind of cool though, because then the book will gain some steam. Because the Walking Dead books at the time, they were hoping that Daryl Dixon showed up in it. You know.
Yeah.
But,
did you guys watch the trailers, or did you watch these trailers?
No, I've seen the trailer for the one with
Dead City.
That guy. I can't think of his name.
That guy.
I saw the Daryl Dixon one, like I said.
Negan. I've seen the one. I've seen the spinoff.
Negan. Yeah, Dead City.
What's her name? When they're in Manhattan or wherever the hell they are, but
that's Dead City.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, the Daryl Dixon one looks kind of intriguing because it looks like he's back in the Middle Ages. If you notice, like the everything horse and buggy, and it looks all kind of like they went back.
Yeah, I mean, to kind of go over that one, I mean, they show how they do kind of show how he gets there, where he's on this I don't know if it's a makeshift raft or just something floating in the ocean, and he gets over to France that way and ends up at an old.
Well, it could be Canada. Convent. We don't know. We don't know if it's France. It could be Canada. We don't know.
Ends up in Quebec.
Yeah.
It could have been good old Quebec. All right.
I don't know.
I'm all right.
Yeah,
it could be.
I mean, that would be more realistic than him floating on a raft across the Atlantic, I guess.
I will say that's a good spot for them to go film because there's a lot of.
Yeah, it looks like
it kind
of does look apocalyptic there right now with all the fires.
Yeah.
All right, I will check these out. I will give it a try. I still need to wrap up season 10 of.
Yeah, I guess I'll go back and watch Walking Dead from.
It's not true, BK. You missed the beginning. I haven't even seen the Tom Cruise movie yet, so yeah, go ahead. Let me have it for that. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah. I have no plans to see it this weekend.
My last one here is in the what the fuck were you thinking anyway news. AMC finally drops the controversial plan to charge more money based on your seat location. So if you don't know about this, AMC had planned to charge more for middle row seats and less as you went out to the side. And there was so much backlash, and now they finally, I mean, this has been a while going on. They finally said, no, I guess we're not going to do that. We'll just keep charging you what.
That's kind of stupid.
That's stupid.
Wait a minute, is Dead City? Is it out already? Is it already?
Yeah. It's out already. Dead City.
Oh shit! I didn't even know. Okay,
yeah.
It's
like I think the third episode or something like that. I think it's like in fourth.
Really?
Episode.
Oh, I didn't think it had come out yet.
Oh, fake Cruise fan.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's it for my news. I
didn't add anything to it this week.
You didn't add it? Okay. All right.
No, I was running behind, and you had a lot of slides already. So,
yeah. Next week I'll try to cover a little bit of what went on at SDC a little bit more.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
Maybe separately. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to open a package. I only have one package to open. I think these are all Star Wars in
Nice.
here.
Joe,
Oh.
Joe, you're right. They shouldn't be having.
Hey, Jedi. So I checked out where my books were. The Mike Mayhew books. They were shipped out January 21st.
What? No, they couldn't have been.
Yep.
No, it's impossible.
Nope. It's January 21st. I was like, wait a minute. They still haven't gone.
The comic didn't drop until no, that's impossible, Dom.
I'm gonna show you right now. I'll show you right now.
You got the wrong tracking number. There's a mistake because I don't think that comic. I know that comic was not available.
Did you buy it in January?
No. I mean, no, June. I mean, June 21st. June 21st. I mean,
oh, June. Okay.
June, that's what I meant. I'm sorry. June 21st.
Oh,
That shipped out. It's delayed.
That's a 5-month difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I meant. Yeah.
He's already selling them on Whatnot. In fact, I got one behind me that I picked up on Whatnot that he signed. That I wasn't going to show because I figured you guys are tired of me showing Mike Mayhew stuff. So, all right, let's see what I got. So these I got from everybody. Well, if you're on, I got these on Whatnot. All right, from Mellow Man or Mellow Fellow.
Okay.
So let's see. He had a show, and I just started. I don't know. Got caught up in it, I guess. All right, so I got this set of High Republic 5.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Can't remember who the artist is. Yeah, what am I doing to these? I have this set of High Republic 4. I've already got one of these. Now I have the set. I think I just had the version before, but I've got this set. Yeah, I just started buying shit. I have because I didn't have this for whatever reason. I didn't have High Republic #1. I believe this is either the A or the B cover. I'm not sure. And Dom, I got this one, and I don't know. Have you gotten this one yet, Dom?
The 1 in 100? No.
The 1 in 100 Mandalorian season 2 #1.
No.
Guess how much I paid for this?
You paid $40.
Damn, Dom, you're pretty good. $43.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah,
That's good.
Well, I mean, it's a lot better than. There are still some sellers, and I don't know what it's selling for on eBay, to be honest with you, because it's not something I was shopping for. It just came up, and I just started bidding on it. Whatever I felt comfortable. I probably wouldn't have went over $50 for it since it's a 1 in 100. But there are some sellers on Whatnot that are still got this in their buy it now for like $125. I'm like, yeah.
You know,
But I paid $43 for it.
those 1 in 100s. You know, it depends on what's what. If it's hot, they're going to sell it for over ratio. If it's not, you're going to get it for cheaper than ratio. Plain and simple. You know?
Let's see.
Well, when you get all these guys that are doing store variants, you know they're getting.
Maybe it was. I am notorious for paying too much.
Oh boy.
Botox. Yeah, my memory is alarmingly poor. It is. I don't know. My wife tells me I need to take what was it, Ginkgo tablets?
Ginkgo pills for your brain. For your brain.
Ginkgo
Yeah.
biloba,
Your boba.
green tea, and
Stay golden. Yes and no. I'm wearing shorts. I'm not wearing pants. So, but I do have on. I am covered up.
always good.
That's a good thing.
What are we doing
That's
next? Let me look. What is next? So next, we're going to hop into. So we're kind of the theme of the night, I guess. Until we get to collectibles, anyway, it's going to be video games. So let's talk Jedis Research case number 22 Delta. What you can do with your old gaming console. So some of these are no-brainers. Some of these I thought were pretty interesting. And then kind of, if you haven't never seen Jedis Research before, once I start going down these, I just start, God knows where I'm going to end up by the time I'm done looking at shit. I start here with what I think the focus is going to be. and then I'll end up like way over in left field somewhere. So God only knows where this is going to take us. But
All right.
unfortunately for Dom, I can tell you where it's not going to take us, and that's here. I'm sorry, Dom. I know this is what you were expecting. This is what you were expecting. I was going to show you how to do with your gaming console. But
virtual reality, man.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
No.
We'll get there, baby.
Yeah, the triple Xbox.
Triple Xbox.
Damn, AI boobies. Can't go wrong with those.
All right, so that's it. Again, I had to prove Marco's point that sooner or later the show always gets around to boobies. So,
yeah.
All right. So the obvious thing you can do obviously is sell it and treat yourself. Of course, you can sell your stuff on eBay, Craigslist, Mercari. So what got me? So I'll tell you what got me on this. So for one thing, we needed some content, right, for the show. And I was like, what can we talk about other than news? We've done a lot of San Diego Comic-Con drops and stuff, and we'll probably cover some more tonight. But man, other than the news, it's content is I mean, especially when we're on channel with 3 other live shows. Sometimes it's kind of hard to come up with some original.
We're all fighting for content.
So,
Yep.
what I was thinking, I was in my garage, right? So both my kids are grown. They've all got their own toys and stuff now. My garage, I have a shelf, kind of like Dom has a shelf of Boba Fett's. I have a shelf in my garage with nothing but old video games and video game consoles that belong to my kids as they grew up. I don't know what to do with them. They're just there. So I'm like, maybe I'll do a little research and maybe start talking about what some of the stuff we can do with that. Whether or not I'll do any of this with that stuff in my garage, I have no idea. All right, BK, all right, BK, you keep going. You're gonna get it. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you a good one here, but you're not quite there yet. I have faith in you though. You're gonna get there. All right, so yeah, you can sell it, right? You can sell it on eBay, Craigslist, Mercari, or whatever. As long as it works and stuff. And we're going to cover some. If it doesn't work, there's some ideas in here too that we're going to talk about to do stuff with that don't work. Because I don't know if this shit on my shelves out in my garage works or not, to be honest with you. But do you guys have any old video games? Just I know Styx does.
I used to.
Oh yeah.
I used to.
What'd you do with yours, Tom? You just toss them?
Nah, I had growing up. I had all the gaming systems. I had them all. I had from Atari and television. I had ColecoVision, which I still think is my favorite console growing up. Congo Bongo was one of my favorite games on ColecoVision. But I had the Nintendo. I had the Atari 5200. I had all those gaming systems. We have like the retro gaming system where you hook it up to the TV and you can play old Mario Brothers right now. But I'm not a big gamer. I would have bought the PlayStation, stuff like that. But like I got rid of all my stuff when I was growing up.
Yeah, I still like the old games, mostly because I just don't have the dexterity in my old arthritic fingers to play these new controllers and stuff. But obviously, yeah, you can sell it and take the money and do whatever with it.
But you see some of the prices.
You can trade it. You can trade it in. You can go, this is something I've thought about doing, but I got to make sure they work first, right? Yeah. So you can trade it in and upgrade it to a new video game. If I played video games, I'd take it there and I'd probably end up trading it to GameStop for some freaking Funko Pops or something. Because that's
you're not. I will tell you right now, you're not going to get a lot trading it in a game.
Pennies on the dollar, probably, right?
Probably half pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Styx, you're being called out on another
Oh, damn.
People love calling out Styx.
I haven't played in a while. That's why.
I watched Styx play a video game one time. What was that game I watched you play? Was that Fortnite?
It was Fortnite.
On YouTube? Yeah, you were just like chopping shit up. I was like, there's got to be more to this game than whatever you're doing right now. You're just like chopping shit up.
I gotta gather my wood.
Oh my God, that sounded terrible.
I gotta get them out.
It is what it is, boys.
Gotta gather up my wood.
Get my wood going. My hardwood.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
We got your sketch.
I don't just give them out. You're getting there though. You're getting there. You can donate it. So this I didn't know. This may actually be the route I end up going if I can find this Gamers Outreach here on the islands. But apparently, Gamers Outreach takes video games, they test them and everything, and they donate them to hospitals and rehab rehab as in, I guess it could be any kind of rehab, but physical therapy rehab centers and things like that. So
yeah.
So I thought about this, which I didn't know before I started doing my research for tonight's show. I didn't know this thing existed. So this is pretty cool. It's a good.
That's interesting.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Styx is
yeah.
Oh, okay. We got three in the race. Who's going to get the first good one tonight? I don't know. We got three people vying for it. See, Joe, I'm surprised. See, Joe's usually good for a good one. That's what sick kids want. Coffee of madness. Oh, we got 4. I can't do that anymore. I trim my beard. I probably could back in the day. All right, let's move on. Then you can recycle it because apparently a lot of this stuff, if you just toss it like in the garbage, I was reading a lot of these components and stuff in these games are actually toxic and not good for either you or the environment once they start eroding.
Yeah, like in the basement of my building where I live, they have like a little cabinet in the basement where you get rid of electronics and stuff like that to put it in there so they can dispose of it themselves. Computers, laptops, and gaming consoles and all that stuff like that.
All right, so I tell you what, between BK, Joe, AOA, and Kingdom, the next one the next one gets it. All right, the next one. So.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
All right, so these are complicated. This is the complicated stuff. Apparently, you can hack these things. So, Google this shit because I started reading this stuff and I was like, I don't understand a bit of this. Apparently, you can hack these things to do some.
I can't even repost a post from Instagram, and you want me to hack something like this? Get out of here, man.
Yeah. Dom would not be good at this. Take it from someone who had to format his slides today.
I can't even download the music from my old computer onto my new one because I don't want to lose my Apple songs, my Apple tunes. I can't get it off. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that.
I started reading some of the stuff. I didn't even understand what they were trying to do. They started talking about all this whatever. And I was like, okay, I'll put it on the slide, but Google this shit yourself. I have no idea what this even means.
Yeah. So apparently you can hack it. So
modding. Okay, Roger.
Yeah. Play other.
AJ's giving you helpful hints to Google hacking. It's better if you say modding.
Modding. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, the article said hacking. All right, so. All right, you can gut it. I don't know if that's the right term or not. Apparently, you can gut this thing and replace it. So I think this is if you have a broken one, right? If my old brain absorbed what they were trying to say in these articles, you can, if you have a broken one, you can gut it and insert like a Raspberry Pi or something, and you can run these very low. Is that what it's called? Raspberry Pi?
I don't know.
Did I mispronounce Raspberry Pi?
Is that what it's called? I've never heard of it.
I don't know. It's like a very small, like
That's
low.
So
it's like a not very powerful computer board or something. You can insert in these freaking things, and you can actually play games like low.
So what it's talking about here, I get what it's talking about. So you can replace it with an emulation board, which will play multiple
emulation
games.
board. That's the word.
So like Dom he's got one of those multi-video game systems. That's what it would do for your system. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a dashboard.
Yeah. Now I've seen people take them apart, like the originals, and then they build their own kind of looking system, and they just put it in there and just make it look different, I guess.
So you see how dumb I was on this stuff before I started reading about it. All right, because I'm still an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
See, Joe's basically a fully functioning. Yeah, that's what I said. Thank you, Joe, for reaffirming what I said earlier.
I've never heard. I thought Raspberry Pi was something you could get at McDonald's. What do I know? I'm old.
Well, it is if you add an E to the end of it. Yeah.
Well, see, I've seen some of the people that work at McDonald's. They can't spell.
Yeah. Well, somebody might have stole the E. You're right.
I had the girl today tell me. I had the girl today tell me she wouldn't take my Canadian nickel.
I wouldn't take your Canadian nickel either.
No, I wouldn't take a wooden nickel, that's for sure. But
where did you have that Canadian nickel? That's the thing.
Where the hell do you live again? You don't live in Canada.
No, but I had a Canadian nickel in my change drawer in my car.
And you tried to spin that at an American McDonald's? I mean, what?
I know. What was I thinking? I don't know.
I don't understand.
Apparently, I'm anti-American now. We got to move to Canada.
I didn't say that.
You got to use
buying land in Niagara Falls.
Hates the poor.
Hates the poor working.
Was it a tip? Were you giving her a tip Were you tipping her a Canadian nickel?
I was trying to pay for my items, and then there happened to be a Canadian nickel. Oh, we don't take Canadians.
It's a Canadian nickel.
What did I know? What do I
know? So obviously a lot of these things if you don't want to, I mean, do people still buy DVDs and Blu-rays anymore? Do people do that?
You know, my brother does. My brother buys
right?
CDs. For CDs, he likes the physical copy in his hand. You don't like?
Yeah. I like physical media myself.
It's like people liking books. You need the physical copy in your hand. We can read them on the iPad.
I'm scared of electricity.
You?
I'm scared of it. I may not be smart, but I'm not sticking anything metal inside a toaster.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously these things, they play DVDs and some play Blu-rays. So if you have a Blu-ray collection or a DVD, you don't want to buy a DVD player, buy a whole game, I guess.
Yeah. One day maybe I'll go over my physical media because I've got DVDs, Blu-ray. I've got Laserdiscs. I've got Betamax.
That's because you never throw anything away, Styx.
Well, that's.
Do you believe?
See, his computer's from 1998. He doesn't really think.
It's the first Apple computer.
Yeah,
he's got a Commodore. All right, we're playing with you.
Hold on, I gotta change my floppy disk.
Yeah, pull out your 5 1/4. Damn it! Some things just don't age well. Pull out your 5 and never mind.
3.5.
Yeah. So this, I guess, if I cared enough, a lot of people, if you're really into them, you can create a game room collection museum. That's what I keep holding on to these things, thinking maybe my kids will want them someday if they ever I don't know.
This is why you need a man cave.
This would be cool.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Laughing at the chat. Okay, Kingdom does buy Blu-ray. Do you get them graded? Do you get your Blu-rays graded, Kingdom? Apparently, people do that. You should buy physical if you want unedited content. Streaming edits. That sounds like a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, there was an article that I left out, and we'll talk about this really quick. Where Nick Fury there, what's his name? Samuel Jackson. Yeah, he was talking about. It was an article about he was in a movie that they had trimmed down on streaming, and he got mad about it. So
yep,
it was
they definitely. Yeah, I just read about that too.
Yeah, and George Lucas went in and he changed a bunch of stuff even after the special editions. So that kind of stuff happens. That's what he did.
Yeah. I know he did.
They said it because it's true.
Yeah. I mean, I still have some old. My biggest mistake with now we're talking about DVDs and stuff, but my biggest mistake with DVDs, because obviously when I was in the military, we moved around a lot, and just having all these DVD cases. So I chucked all the DVD cases and just kept the binders. But now, if you try to sell them, people want the cases because they're They don't want to watch them. They just want to put them up in their cabinets as kind of a conversation pieces or whatever. And I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. No, really, I do. I get it. But yeah, so nobody cares about my boxless DVDs.
Yeah, I've got the same thing, so don't worry about it.
So yeah, you can pair your old consoles with your dumb televisions and stream. If you have a non-smart TV, you can obviously use it.
Yep.
It's only certain ones though, right? Well, God, I don't want to get into freaking VHF tapes. I don't know. I could because I don't find them uninteresting. Maybe we'll talk about them one day. Because some are worth money and some aren't, and I would like to get a little smarter on which ones are worth money and which ones aren't, because I think it depends, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get Kingdom to help us out with that one day.
There are some movies that you can't find on streaming or even DVD or Blu-ray. So
I mean, it's probably like anything else, right? Print run, scarcity, right.
Yeah.
So. This is what this is for, especially like, my kids have like Xbox 360s and Xbox Ones and stuff out in the garage that are just sitting there. And so you can take those and buy those compilation like disc or cartridges or whatever and just play like freaking 600 freaking games off one cartridge nowadays. When it comes to like the older Atari stuff, which is where my heart is really. I like that old stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got a couple of those. The Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the N64 one.
Of course you do. You have all those systems. I had all those things.
And I had the original one too.
I really
I have the original
the demise of another channel, I think. All right, never mind. Activision, Activision made some great games. Pitfall is probably my favorite game of all time. Probably, if I had to pick one, it would be Pitfall or Adventure.
So I remember growing up.
Remember his name?
At Christmas, growing up. I don't know if kids are watching this show, but anyway, to make a long story short, when I was getting Christmas presents growing up, I actually found my Christmas presents, and it was the steering wheel for pole position for Atari 5200. I remember that. I was like,
I don't know if is that a shot at me, AOA, or are you serious?
That's funny.
River Raid, I remember. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No,
AOA interrupted your story, Don.
No, the story was that I was nosy trying to find my Christmas gifts, and I found them, and that's how I knew Santa was somebody else. But anyway, long story short, I found the steering wheel and pedal for pole position from Atari 5200 back in the day. I used to love that game, Atari 5200 too, when I had the 5200.
So your parents caught you playing your Christmas present in November?
So when I found it, and so when I got it for Christmas, I wasn't as surprised. I didn't know how to be acting like I do now.
Wow! Next time you tell that story, tell everybody that you were playing it. You found it and you started playing it. It makes the story better. We're not going to know. Nobody will know, except your parents.
Yeah.
Are they watching?
I wish they were. They're watching from heaven above. I can tell you that.
All right, they're watching that.
They're probably saying, "Oh Lord Jesus."
All right, so these are cool. This is where I ended up. So I started off here, and this is where I ended up. So you can make a clock, you can make a guitar.
That's actually pretty cool.
Some of these were cool. I want to make. If I don't have a Nintendo, but if I did, bet your ass I'd be making a Nintendo lunchbox.
The lunchbox looks cool. Yeah.
That's neat.
It is cool. Yeah, I would 100% make a lunchbox out of a Nintendo game console.
Yeah.
And it would be right behind me. You make a lamp.
Even like
these are silly. But
I
these
even
are
like the
interesting.
clock.
The guitar looks interesting.
They hollowed out a cartridge. That's pretty cool. These are cool.
I like it.
Yeah, people are amazing. They can just, you name it, somebody's going to figure out how to do it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And lastly, this is the geeky stuff I didn't even understand, but I'll leave it up there because I know we have some geeks in our audience. You can transform an NES controller into a nightlight. Okay.
Okay.
DVD players, solar power for your game. Well, I don't know what the fuck. Sega Genesis into a USB jump drive.
Okay.
8-bit annoying person receiver. Now, if I had one of those, some people in the chat should be scared, but because yeah, and yeah, you guys read it. An MP3 player, NES cartridge. Yeah, okay, whatever. And that's it. Styx, you got something to open? Let's just move on from that quickly.
I'm going to show some of the.
Was that terrible? I mean, we needed that. That was kind of fun.
No, that was good. That's good because there's plenty of stuff, I just got some.
Right, while Styx is doing this, I'm going to pick a winner out of the chat. Somebody was bound to have been funny in the chat while I was going through all that.
I picked up some Funkos at the Florida SuperCon, so I picked up this 4-pack. I hadn't seen it before. It was the Amazon. I guess I missed it.
Thanks, Ryan.
I like that.
So I picked that up, and then I picked up.
We could figure out how to make a thermos, JJ. We figured it out.
I picked up Thundar the Barbarian.
I like Thundar, the original He-Man.
I gotta get the other two. I gotta get Ukla and Ariel. What did I pick up? One guy had he had some for like $3 and stuff.
I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, okay, Doom. All right.
I got a Doom.
I could never get past certain levels on Missile Command. I got frustrated. I get frustrated and quit.
Pick up Riva.
Oh, Riva.
Yeah, they were only $3.
Hey, $3 is better than nothing.
And then, and these ones I found. I was cleaning out my my storage room, and I found a couple of boxes I hadn't opened. So I had some red Boba Fett Target Con in there.
Oh, cool.
So
nice.
How many of those you got, Dom? Dom probably got 5.
I got 5.
Ew, right on the nose. Jeez.
I think Dom do you really have 5? How would you know off the top of your head how many of those random Boba Fetts you have?
I got 2 over here. I got 2
that's amazing.
and one sitting over here. I buy. You know why I buy multiple Boba Fetts? When I get them signed.
Because you're.
I'm nuts too. Yeah. I'm a wacko. But I buy the extra Boba Fett to get signed. That's what I want.
All right, no, that's good. All right, let's do. So Styx put together some trivia, so it's trivia time.
Yes. I can bring up.
So Dom and I have not seen the answer, even though. So this one worked out great, Styx. I was able to download it. I didn't have to do anything to it, so I did not look at any of these slides. I just downloaded it, popped it up here. So I'm going to be able to play
Mario Brothers, Dig Dug, Pole Position, Pitfall, and freaking Dragon's Lair.
I am trying to get better at doing these slides for you, so it's easier on you, Jedi.
You're getting better. You know what? Dom is going to get better because Dom made the. Well, we'll talk about that later. He did good, and he's going to get a lot more practice.
Yep.
All right, so some video game trivia here for you. We'll go right off to the first. In what game did Mario first appear? Was it Donkey Kong, Bowser's World, Super Mario Brothers, or Mario Brothers?
This is a good, easy one.
Yeah, this one seems easy. I'm A. Donkey Kong,
all
right?
the way.
Yeah.
A-Town.
The answer is Pong.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Just because. All right. Hang on. That was. I mean. Yeah. All right. I said the next one. one.
That's a good one.
It wasn't bad.
We've had some good ones tonight. So.
We've had a couple of good ones. That was good. Wasn't terrible.
And the answer is
B, misspelled Bowser's World.
Oh, with a Z.
I don't know how to spell Bowser. I don't
That's
know.
not even real, so don't even worry about it.
Bowser.
Everybody's saying A. The answer is A. All right, let's move on.
All right. What product did Nintendo first start selling?
Oh, there you
Was
go.
it A, the Super Famicom? B, the NES? C, did they start selling board games? Or D, playing cards?
Ugh,
What product did Nintendo first start selling?
What product? Yes, product.
you know what? Nintendo
I'm
Entertainment
going to say,
B or C.
yeah, I agree with Kingdom. I think it's board games. JJ says cards.
Joe said cards.
Ryan says playing cards. BK says playing cards.
Yeah, BK likes the D.
Yeah.
He likes the D.
I don't know. A
Like
lot of
the
people say, ooh. It was okay. All right.
Playing cards. Yep.
What
I was
kind of playing
surprised by
cards?
that.
Like you mean like regular deck 52
Yeah, like-
card pickup playing cards?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Interesting.
Interesting.
All right.
What's
What is
the highest grossing arcade game of all time?
Mario Brothers, Zaxxon, Mr. Do's Wild Ride, or Pac-Man?
I think D.
I think it's
Pac-Man? Well,
not
Mr.
Zaxxon. I've never even heard of Mr. Do's.
I know Mr. Do is good, but I think Pac-Man.
I've never heard of it. I've heard of Zaxxon. That game is hard for me.
I used to love
I
Mr.
think
Do.
it's Pac-Man. Cosmic says D.
Yeah, AOA said
D.
Pac-Man. Joe said
says
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. AOA says Pac-Man.
Ryan guessing is Pac-Man.
And JJ says you misspelled Pac-Man. And
Yeah.
I'm guessing Pac-Man. It is Pac-Man. All right.
Yes.
I expected these to be a little harder, Styx.
I know. Maybe this will stump you. What's the
What's the best-selling video game console of all time? Sold over 155 million consoles worldwide. Ugh.
Ooh.
Yep.
You know what?
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be
I
tough.
think A.
No, I think it's C. Let's see.
Your PlayStation
we've got
2.
AOA says PS2.
I think it's A.
Astro agrees with you. It's NES. Nintendo Entertainment System. Everyone else is still thinking about it. All right. Ryan says A. D, PlayStation 2. I guess I'm the only one that thinks it's Xbox 360. All right. Let's see. Got some more answers. Cosmic D. So it looks like the chat thinks it's either NES or PlayStation 2. It is PlayStation 2.
Oh, wow.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'll tell you what I think why, because PlayStation 2 was the first one to come out with those vibrating buttons, and then they had Resident Evil. Resident Evil was a huge hit for PlayStation when it came out, and the Resident Evil 2 came out on PlayStation 2 with the launch, so I think that's why it sold a lot. It was Resident Evil 2 was a great game.
AOA don't believe you. I'm sorry, Astro doesn't believe you. All right, last one. 9. We went from 4 to 9.
Yeah, I didn't change the number. What's the most expensive? This is going to be hard because I didn't even. Yeah, this is going to be hard. What's the most expensive video game ever produced?
Most expensive game ever produced. Video game. Home video game ever produced.
I think, you know what?
Zelda.
Video game in general. Just video
I think
game.
A. I say
You think it's Zelda?
Zelda.
Yeah, it's too late.
Oh, AOA.
Get your mind out of the gutter, AOA. We don't operate like that on this show. All right. I was thinking World of Warcraft too, so I'm actually with AOA on that. We got Star Citizen, Zelda. We're all over the place. JJ says Breath of the Wild Zelda. A lot of A's.
Yeah.
Star Citizen. Wow, that was a hard
Wow,
one.
really?
Did anybody
Yeah,
say
so-
Star Citizen?
Someone did.
Wow.
I thought somebody
I
did
remember.
too.
Well, Jeffrey Drake did.
Yeah, Jeffrey. Good job, Jeffrey.
Joe comes in with Leisure Suit Larry. It was close,
Leisure
very
Suit
close,
Larry.
very close with
Yeah, that
Leisure
was number
Suit Larry.
2.
Yeah. So Star Citizen was produced as like a kind of a sci-fi game, but it was produced using Air Force technology. So that's what cost so much. Yeah.
All right.
And that's it for trivia this week.
All right. Anybody else got something to open before we move on to the top? Well, I don't even know if they're top. We'll just say hot.
Listen, what I want to do is I want to show what I got comic-wise this week.
All right.
But it's kind of funny because I actually bought Avoid Rivals too. And so Kirkman is really getting into the lore of Transformers, which I'm happy about. And, I'm going to say this. I know, hey, listen, I don't care. Spoiler, if you read Void Rivals, I don't care. So I'm looking through the damn book, right? And now, if you know Transformers, you know that some of the characters that were in Transformers that were actually obscured characters. So you could tell that Robert Kirkman is really, really going into the lore of Transformers and bringing content, which should be interesting down the road and how everything's turned about. Do you remember this character? Remember Galvatron hired him? He was like a bounty hunter.
I never read those. I don't know if I ever watched those.
So go back in the Transformers.
Like Ganon.
So it's a character that was like in a couple episodes, like in 3 episodes of Transformers. Then later on, the older, like the newer ones after Optimus Prime died and stuff like that, he was like a bounty hunter or something like that. He got hired to steal something from the Autobots. It's kind of funny.
Was that a comic you were holding up? Because it looked like a
Yeah,
magazine.
Void Rivals, number 2.
Oh, open that up. Okay, I just opened that page up again. I thought it looked like an article in there.
Oh, there's an article inside, but I'm just saying.
Oh, okay, all right. I knew I saw a bunch
But
of
that character, it's an absurd freaking Transformer character, and they're bringing him back, and he's actually getting the cover of.
Astro wants to know if it's a good story.
Yes, it is a good story. He's actually getting on the second printing. Yes, there is a second printing, and he's going to be on the cover. Which I just wanted to show that, which is kind of absurd because, Robert Kirkman is really going to get into the lore of Transformers and G.I. Joe, so it's going to be a very fun ride, which I'm very happy about.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right, took a little bit different angle with video game sales this week. My initial thing was I wanted to go through and pick some popular consoles from through the years or through the decades really, and kind of highlight some interesting sales. But some of them just really didn't have any interesting sales, so I just kind of picked things that I thought kind of interested me. So we will touch on different consoles. But not every console is going to be. Did I list a sale for every console? Because some of them just weren't that interesting, to be honest. As far as big sales. So we will start with.
Yeah, not every console is highly sought after. So.
Yeah. What I found was with video. So older video games are sought after, the cartridges and stuff like that. The games for the older systems garner or people want to pay money for those. When it came to the newer systems like your Xbox 360s, PlayStation 4s, whatever, a lot of the big sales were in the actual console packaging, like the limited edition. I'm just making up some of these, like the Halo limited edition Halo console or limited edition Zelda whatever. That's where. So these are didn't really touch on those. These are just kind of games. So anyway, GameCube. A lot of these were auction. I think all these ones this week that I highlight are actually auctions where people are actually bidding. These were not any best buys or best offer type things. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire Nintendo. My kids probably had this freaking thing. Game complete, big box, NTSC. I'm not sure what that stands for. Mint disc. 27 bids, over $3,000.
Damn.
There was another one. There was another sale that was pretty. Actually, I think it might have been more than this. I just didn't grab it. It might have been for like $3,300 for this Pokemon box Ruby Sapphire.
Yeah. Just to answer your question, NTSC is like North American.
That's right. That's right.
Version.
Yeah. So yeah.
In Japan.
So this would GameCube came out in the early 2000s, right?
No, GameCube came out.
Is it 90s? What 90s was it?
Like 99?
Late 90s?
I think in the 90s.
Okay.
I think the 90s. Because you had the Sega.
Maybe 2000?
Did Sega come out after GameCube, or GameCube came out before Sega?
I didn't do that research, but I'm just going because my kids had a GameCube. They probably had this game, probably. And I would have thought my kids would not have been old enough to even play a game like this until early 2000s, maybe. But anyway, yeah, 30 for this game for a GameCube. God, if anybody's got one, of course it needs to be in good shape, I guess. Early 2000s is what Ryan said. That's kind of what I thought, just from an educated guess.
Pokemon
Double J agrees.
No, I did not have this game.
I would not be surprised if we had this once upon a time. Obviously, it would have been played and strode around and lost.
Probably in your garage.
It would be, but it would be. I doubt the box would be there. Probably a cartridge would just be thrown in a shoebox or some bullshit. Who knows?
Yeah, well, there were discs, so hopefully not.
Oh, they're discs. Okay.
Yeah, they're discs.
So this was a Nintendo 64 rare WCW Backstage Assault gray variant.
Ooh.
It was actually graded, so there's probably obviously a multiplier there. Graded by the WATA. I'm sure that stands for something. 8.5, $7,700 for this. I don't know how rare this thing was. Anybody knows?
Not a clue.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I know. I have some. I think they're probably
Goldberg.
Game Boy. I found some Game Boy Pokemon cartridges, Game Boy Color or whatever, in my garage. Of course, they're just loose cartridges laying around. WrestleMania. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a lot of money. So there is a demand. This one I thought was weird. So this is Sega. Because this one's not one. I mean, so this was Sega Super Bike Challenge by, I guess, the original.
No, for Game Gear.
Game Gear. That's right. I see it now.
Yeah.
Game Gear.
Yeah,
$3,500, give or take.
Yeah. So Game Gear was their version of Game Boy. So the handheld, their first handheld.
Was this? I guess again, print run or production run always matters, but I guess maybe this one was available only in certain countries or something, and I don't know why is this one worth not even graded or anything. Why is this one worth $3,500, you think? Just because it's complete?
Probably because it's complete. It could be rare because I don't think. Go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry. A lot of these games that came out back in the day, they're just rare because a lot of games you can't find the complete pieces, the complete the box, the book, the cartridge in the games. You can't find the for some reason there are just certain games that came out that are worth money, and you would have never known.
Yeah, I mean, scarcity always drives, right? Yeah. Supply and demand. Scarcity always drives. You would think the price. So I would assume that either this thing was rare to begin with, or just the fact that it's complete, or both. All of the above, maybe.
It was a popular game probably back in the day. People like the motorcycle games back in the day. I used to play them.
Yeah.
You know,
It could be the fact that nobody bought it, and that a lot got destroyed. You know, they send it back, and whatever's out there is out there.
yeah. Okay.
In television, so my cousin, who he's older than I am, he's probably in his 60s now, but back when I was probably, I don't even know if I was a teenager yet, but he's probably about 8 years older than I am. While the rest of us were playing super smart dude, while the rest of us were playing Atari 2600s, my cousin, who was in high school, went out and bought an Intellivision. Now, he didn't have this game. This game is Super Pro Volleyball for Intellivision, and it fetched with 127 bids. Whether or not that was a bidding war, I have no idea, but for $2,500. But anyway, my cousin had this Intellivision game, and the television system was kind of for more, I don't want to say mature as an adult theme, but it was just a little more sophisticated, maybe gaming system than your Atari 2600s or your ColecoVisions or whatever. He had this one game that he would let us play every once in a while called Utopia for Intellivision. And it was kind of like, it's almost a little bit like an early type Sims game, right? Only you would build up communities, right? You had this island, and you had to keep the people of the island happy. So you had to plant crops, you had to build, power plants, et cetera, et cetera. And as soon as you got everybody happy, freaking typhoon would come through and wipe out your island. And now your people are revolting. There's a revolution. There's fires. And it's like, yeah, that game was freaking hard.
All right.
It's frustrating as hell. But yeah, he'd let us play it every once in a while. Nobody else played into. Surely you guys have heard of Intellivision, though, right?
I have. Yeah. Okay. I didn't have one, but I did.
It had the consoles, had the little wheel. You had to turn it. It didn't have like a joystick. It had a little wheel.
Yeah.
You had to turn
had like a little,
Listen, my favorite game was Breakout. Breakout.
Yeah.
It's like that. You get that in there?
Or Arkanoid. Yeah.
Were you any good? Because no matter how good you were, I'm sure Darth Lopez was better.
Yep.
Darth Lopez is catching up. He'll see that in about 10 minutes. All right, this one is kind of cool. So this is I found this one the most interesting, obviously, because Atari 2600 is probably my favorite one because it's easy to play. I did not know these games existed. This kind of blew me away that these games even exist. And so the Halloween sold 21 bids, a little over 3,000, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre sold for a little over 2,700. And the company was Wizard Video Games, I guess. If anybody in the chat or anybody that watches this after the fact, after the live showing, has either owned or ever played this, please comment and let me know. I didn't have time. I'm going to do a little more research. I want to know what the screenplay actually looked like on these games. So I'll do a little
I'm sure someone's got it up on YouTube. Might be able to watch it.
I don't get it. Styx keep really. Okay. So yeah, I thought this was cool.
I'm right here, Lopez. Come on.
Yeah, Styx is here every week, man. He's not running.
Come on, Cletus.
He's on the same. He's on the same show as you every Saturday, so I don't know what you mean he's running. I don't get it.
He's been too busy to be on that show.
Yeah, he's busy. He's busy swimming. I don't know what he's doing. He's in the pool. I don't know if you can call that swimming. He's in a pool.
He was in the pool.
So anyway, yeah, these were cool. I threw these up there. It's the last slide. I just thought this was cool. I did not even know these things existed. And apparently there's probably not a whole lot of them out there, at least the ones that survived.
I knew about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one. I didn't know about the Halloween one. So that's interesting.
Yeah, these are cool.
Pretty cool though.
Obviously, if I ever came across one of these in the wild, I would probably pick it up, but not at $3,000 or $2,500 now.
Yeah, hopefully a 25-cent bid.
Nope. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that is it for this week's Hot Video Games.
Very good.
You know what that means, Dom?
Oh,
I know what that means.
Are you ready? You get into
I'm ready.
collectibles?
Ready for the crazy collectibles pre-orders crazy.
All right. Unless somebody has something they
Everybody-
want to open.
everybody, refresh your drinks. Go to the bathroom if you have to. We might be here a while.
Yep.
This one won't be as long as last week. It's
Okay,
funny when
okay.
Dom has to make his own slides. They're not as long. Isn't that funny?
No, but listen, there was a lot of stuff I actually took out that I didn't do, but we added some stuff that happened at the end later on because things came out after everything. So we'll see. Oh boy. All right.
So yeah, Dom made his own slides, and Dom is going to keep making his own slides because he needs to practice.
I need to
He
practice.
did good. I don't want to beat Dom up. He did good.
Well, I do the slides for the Star
and
Wars
he's only
show,
going to
too.
get better because I did have to go in and reformat a lot of this stuff. And I don't know if it might have been just uploading it into Google Docs because sometimes that throws shit all haywire.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah,
You
it was
did.
just kind of trying to get it in. So, but hey, I got it. You know what?
John is a national treasure.
Dom is
Thank
a
you.
national treasure.
Thank
No
you.
argument.
Thank
We
you.
finally agree on something, Lopez.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get
All
started.
right. So okay, I meant to change this. So we're going to go over some comics, but I added some stuff down. We're going to go over some comics. These are not all Marvel comics, but if you've been keeping track, whether it was on via Whatnot or YouTube or whatever, of some of the San Diego Comic-Con comic exclusives and things, I did find a few not listing, but I found a couple articles that listed.
You got to give AOL the bell. Dom mail pull. True. That's how old we are, man. Give him the bell. Give him the bell.
All right. Hang on.
The bell, or give him the.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, that wasn't bad.
Good.
Wasn't
That was
bad.
good.
And you're not too far from the truth there.
Oh boy.
All right. So yeah, these are just some I found online where people were either promoting these exclusives or stuff like that. So this is Something is Killing the Children by Martinez Bruno. Limited to 300. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
A lot of
Bueno.
Buenos. Thank you. There's been a lot of, if you've been watching any of the coverage of San Diego Comic-Con, especially the comic portion, obviously a lot of Something is Killing the Children exclusives. This is one that I have not seen until I came across this article talking about it.
See, I actually like the covers that have the bubble, like the bubble writing.
Yeah,
I like that.
She has done some damage.
Yes, she has.
Here's some. We got some prints, and we got a World Tree #1. Trying to think, is the artist on there? These are limited to 500. Is Matt Wilson, maybe? Matt Wilson.
That foil print's limited to 30 pieces.
Yeah, some of these are very limited. The print's very limited. The enamel pin over there is limited to 100.
Yep.
Superman. I don't have the artist on this one.
Oh, you see, I like that.
Limited.
They're both chrome.
Yeah.
I like the chrome. I like the Superman
cool.
1 chrome.
Black Cat by Pablo Villalobos
Yeah,
and Warren Lowe.
Yeah. Wow.
The Spider-Man is limited to 100, and the other Spider-Man is limited to 1,000.
It's amazing. See, there are more variants for Amazing Spider-Man than there were than the regular series itself now.
Yeah.
The regular series, one-to-one, I guess the original run of Amazing Spider-Man. Think about it. There was no variants. The variants are more now than they have than the regular run of Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we're living in the day of exclusives. So every Spider-Man that comes out is probably going to have goddamn 80 exclusive covers to it.
I know. If you're a completist, you're in trouble when it comes to Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's very few variants for Amazing Spider-Man below 500. So like there was a 308 had a variant, 400 had a couple variants, and that was probably pretty much it.
You know,
But
we didn't ask
anything
if any of
higher-
our viewers, probably not, because they're probably tuckered out. If any of our viewers are actually at San Diego or not, we didn't even ask. If you are, let us know. I mean, I didn't think to ask, but Joe says he has the color version of these. So,
Oh, cool. Very cool.
so were the color versions actual like? Obviously, probably not as limited as the black and white, I would guess, but
I would guess.
I haven't seen these on Whatnot, by the way. None of these ones I'm about to show you I've seen on Whatnot, because I've been on Whatnot a lot. Inyuk Lee, limited to 1,500 and 1,000 for Shadow Clones, Heat Seekers, and Action Comics.
Wow.
Obviously, Spider-Gwen is hot. And
Yes,
whoever that is in Heat Seekers is hot too.
That should be
It looks like
right there.
It looks like the Baroness and Scarlet. I was just gonna say.
Yeah, right.
Hot.
Hot.
Very hot.
Hot. Boobies.
Marco just woke up. What?
What?
What? Boobies. Ivy and Harley have been also a lot of. I don't know if I've seen these exact covers on any of the Whatnot coverage, but I can tell you there are a lot of Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
There is. There definitely is.
San Diego this weekend.
There's just too many exclusives. That's the only thing. Too many exclusives. Like I said, I picked up the one exclusive Transformers Ashcan. Transformers 1.
I don't. Obviously, I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con. It seems like back in the day. Obviously, I mean, it just seems like there are so many San Diego Comic-Con exclusives that it's almost not even. They're cool, they're gorgeous, but it's almost not even exciting, I guess, because there's just so many.
But you know what?
Yeah.
People go for more to the collectible. If some people do the comic books, not everybody goes for the comics, but certain things they'll go for. Like you'll have the Star Wars guys who'll go for all the Star Wars books. We bought all the Star Wars books up. And you have the guys who go for the Spider-Man books, and then the DC. But it's just kind of crazy with that there is a lot more variants. And see, that's the thing too. It's like when you do too many variants, if you're going for investment, you're not going to make an investment. You got to think about that. That's the one thing. If you're going to collect, it's perfect for collecting. But investment-wise, I don't see a lot of that.
I mean, well, we talk about this, and a lot of that's the reason a lot of the other shows. They don't talk about exclusives a lot. We may be one of the few. Maybe SNS talks about exclusives. There's really not. You pretty much buy exclusives because you like the art, you like the cover.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a lot of upside to buying an exclusive. It's just not. With very few exceptions, probably, definitely.
Yeah.
This one's cool, and this one actually comes with. I don't know what that certificate of authenticity is. Kind of cool because it's like the Tops.
That is
like
cool.
a Tops on-demand
trading
card. I think that's kind of cool, like the old trading cards.
When did that come out? I didn't even see that.
Obviously limited to 500. This one I might, obviously being Star Wars, Mandalorian. This one I probably try to snag. I don't know what I'd have to kind of see what maybe they've been going for, but this one I might try to snag if I ever come across it.
That's pretty cool. I definitely. There's another one that's
all right.
Another Mandalorian cover that is a San Diego Con exclusive. There's a whole bunch of them. There's about 5 different books.
We had some in last week, right? The one where him and Grogu were standing in front of the mouth of the
yes,
whatever the hell it was,
of the Great Dragon.
Yeah, I was telling you guys before we came on the show, I was watching a live auction on one of those, and I kind of fell asleep thinking, because I was thinking I might try to bid on it, and I woke up and checked what it went for. It went for like $150. So I was like, nah, I wouldn't have been in it, nowhere near that. But.
Yeah, so all right, so Funko came out with trading cards. Trading cards at San Diego. They were just over there at San Diego. You can only get them over there. And apparently you can get original art sketch cards drawn by the artist, but also get cards that you can redeem for actual Funko Pops, which is kind of pretty cool. And you get limited edition Funko Pops. But the downside, $189 for a box of these.
Wow.
I don't. That's not crazy expensive when it comes to cards anymore.
I know,
That's actually
but
not expensive at all for a box of cards.
Funko cards are the first one. If they were the Star Wars ones, definitely I would go for it because I want to get the redemption for the figures that you can get. That's the coolest thing about this, that you can redeem for figures.
Trade crap for crap. just sit tight, Don. We'll get through these Funkos. It'll be all right.
Nobody likes Funkos anymore.
Yeah, your best bet on these, and I've found this out obviously through years of collecting. Back when I did collect sports cards, popping packs or ripping wax, whatever you want to call it. It's a lot of fun, but it's a fool's game. It really is. If you want to you would be better off just going on eBay and buying the redemption cards that somebody.
Yeah, I know, because it's cheaper. Yeah, it's like when you buy the exclusives from San Diego, you actually, if you spend the money, you're actually getting it cheaper than would it actually be because of the travel, the waiting online, all that stuff.
And if you're actually trading it for truly limited pops, then cool. I think that's not a terrible idea. If you're trading it for the same pop I can go to GameStop and buy, that's some bullshit. No.
So these are just for the Infinity Saga, and the cards on the right are promo cards that were given out as a pack that was given out to people who attended the San Diego, and they bought them and they got the other box. Yeah.
I have a quick question. I see Astro. Did you see Astro?
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was getting into doing Funko Pops. Has he been doing that before? Has he done that before? I'd ask him.
Astro, I got a couple of Funko Pops. He did it. I got a Boba Fett exclusive. He does a couple of things here and there.
I must have missed those. Okay.
Yeah.
You name it, Astro will throw paint on it, and it'll look great when he's done with it.
Yes.
That's actually, you name it, he'll do it. All right. There you go.
All right, so we got a couple of Funko Pop T bundles that are coming out. I don't know exactly when, and most likely it's like $29.99. At Target, you got a couple that are coming out for Target, Walmart, and stuff like that. I didn't get all where they're coming out, but these. So you have the Nightmare. So this is Carol. What is this? The friggin' the Bride. What's it? The Corpse's Bride. What's the name of that? This is from. What's his name? Is this the guy who did Edward Scissorhands? What's his name? Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, didn't Tim Burton do this?
Corpse Bride, yeah.
Yeah,
Corpse Bride, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the black light with a pop and tea that's dropping.
All right.
You got a couple of High School Musical that's dropping. We're all in this together.
All right, I think BK is now into pops. We've found his niche. He's now buying pops.
Yeah, so for the Disney 100, they have a couple of the characters from High School Musical coming up. Gabriella Sharpay and.
I didn't know you were still talking.
Oh, that's right. This dropped today. So Funko had a Funko Con. The same time San Diego Con's going on, and Optimus Prime from Rise of the Beast, T Pop and T. This dropped today in Target. I was thinking about buying one. And I said, I'll find these in the store.
Yeah, they'll have plenty of these.
Yeah. Now this is what I want.
Yeah.
I'm a Stitch fan.
Every week you're putting more and more Stitch stuff in your slides. I've been noticing that every week there's a little more.
So this is a pop and tee, but the stitch is flocked. So it's a flock stitch that comes with this. I want this.
I do like the T-shirt. I actually do like the T-shirt.
Come on, Lilo and Stitch is based out of Hawaii, man. You should love in this.
Yeah, it looks airbrushed. That looks cool.
I like that.
I've been all over the island of Oahu. I've never seen Lilo or Stitch, but sure.
this is dropping soon. So a couple of pop rocks. You got the guy from Disturbed, then you have Rob Zombie. Glow in the dark. So you got the glow. So you have a regular one, and I guess the glow in the dark version is from Hot Topic. So I like the mascots from the rock bands. The guy.
Do you like them enough to buy them?
Well, you know what? I wanted to buy the Iron Maiden Eddie from Iron Maiden. I really did. I really wanted to buy them because I like the character.
Giggles is like, shut up, Jedi.
Yep. Hey, they do live there, Jedi, underneath the volcano.
Oh,
There you go.
That explains it. Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch. But yeah, these are pretty cool.
I stay away from
then-
volcanoes.
So after the premiere of Werewolf by Night, they finally coming out with some pops.
Oh, good. Good.
You know, so I guess the man thing is named Ted. You know, you have the werewolf, you have Elsa Bloodstone, and you have Jack Russell. So these are pretty cool. They're in black and white too.
Yeah.
Which,
Makes
if
sense.
you saw that, you know, it's funny. I haven't even seen that. Did not even watch Werewolf by Night yet.
Oh, you never watched that?
Never
That was
watched
really
it.
good.
I know it was really good. Never watched it.
That's all right.
I'll catch it eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Don't worry.
Oh.
When we go through the next pandemic.
All right. I was going to ask. I was going to bring up something earlier, but this is not the time.
Shut your
Remind
mouth.
me to bring it up before we exit the show.
All right, so you have DMX, those gold figures. Yo, these figures, I don't know. I don't think they sell that good, but Funko still makes them. You know,
They probably have their
They have their fan base.
their
Well,
fan
here,
base.
you see this?
Their
People
customer
like
base.
vinyl. People like vinyl figures, and so I guess the vinyl.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Astro. No, don't boo this man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It just you sit there and you wonder. I got to catch up on all my TV shows, man. I have no time.
Well, you know, and I
We
hate to
can't-
say it, but
Sorry, Astro. We can't boo this man. It's wrong show. We're not allowed to do that.
and I hate to say it, I think that is a cash in on him because he did pass. So it's
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool though. You know, if you collect the vinyl figures, I know people who do collect these specifically. That's it. They like these figures, the basketball. They like the rock.
Yeah, I've seen the
If you're
basketball
into,
ones.
if you're into collecting musical and especially rap or something, yeah, this would be right in your collecting wheelhouse.
Yep. All right, so this dropped. The pre-order dropped on this, and it's a AA anime exclusive. There's also a chase that goes along with this. So this pre-order I think sold out already on this, and I think it's selling for a pretty buck on eBay. The pre-orders.
That's pretty cool.
All right, Dom, here we go.
Okay, so making these slides and
Buckle
doing
up.
all this stuff earlier today, Hasbro dropped a bombshell. They dropped the vintage collection, The Ghost, and it threw the internet in a tizzy. So
this is outdated, right?
no, it's outdated. So as of right now,
this was like 3 hours before the show started, 3
Yeah.
or 4 hours before the show started, and you told me right before we started that it's funded.
it showed back, and then it showed something else. But I don't know what it is now. But all I know is that I'm part of the backing process of this, and
So we don't know for sure if it's actually
we don't know yet, but
fully backed.
it's definitely by week's end, and the tiers that are in it,
We have some mixed opinions from the viewers on this one.
you get all the whole Rebels crew, which you can't go wrong with that. It comes with Hera. You get a vintage Hera. Finally, they made a vintage figure of Hera, and then the other tiers is Ezra Bridger, friggin' Kanan, and Zeb.
So it's limited 5 per customer. Okay.
Okay.
And then the different unlocks here. It says unlock number 1, vintage collection exclusive carded 3 3 3/4 Ezra.
Bridger.
And then unlock 2 is 3 3/4 Kanan, and then unlock 3 is 3 3/4 Zeb with accessories.
So I'm not buying 5. You know why? Because you can probably in the secondary market, this is going to sell for big money on the secondary market when it drops. You could probably double and triple your money on this. Guarantee $1,500 easy. People buying this. Yeah.
Well, 5 of these would run. Let's see how much was it? It was like $500, right?
$500, but everything mine $600.
So that's $2,500, not including tax and shit. So. Yeah.
So if you can get $1,500 for one, you can make some money. You can double and triple your money.
So if you have a means to sell this, sure, yeah, go ahead.
If you do,
your average Joe is not going to have the means to do that. I don't think so. Yeah,
they've been clamming for this for the longest time. You know, the Ghost ship. They love their Star Wars when it comes to the ships and stuff like that. This is actually the biggest ship ever. It's bigger than the Millennium Falcon. It's bigger than so it's a huge ship. And God bless the people that try to find room, including this man right here.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nah, they won't sell for 1,000. It'd be more than 1,000. Much more than 1,000.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, because it really depends on the success of the Ahsoka show and what we get out of that too, right?
When the Razor Crest dropped, the Razor Crest was going for $1,500 to $1,700. But then when they blew it up, they said, they figured it out. It still sells like $800, and it's a $400 ship.
No way,
yeah.
Dom.
Well,
no way, Dom does open it up. If you actually think Dom is going to open this thing when he gets it, no way.
I was just going to ask or say the $1 million question on IG today was how many pieces and if he was going to open it. I don't think he will, but
yeah. Well, we're going to see.
That's an easy bet.
Because I wanted to open up the Razor Crest. Really, I wanted to make a little Mando area, but now that Mando doesn't have his ship anymore, doesn't have the Darksaber anymore, so kind of like what are you gonna do with it? You know, so I get the Razor Crest just sitting on the shelf over here in the box.
All right. Well, Dom could talk about this all day, but I'm not going to let him. Let's go. Let's move.
Yeah. So we got Marvel's Rogue. So X-Men 97 is supposed to be coming out, and she comes with a butt plug. I mean
what?
Whoa! She comes with some kind of a little thing.
Slime. What is that?
What is that? It was like a little I don't know.
It goes the little picture in the corner. It goes over her arm. That's part of her power.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just saying, from now and forever, I won't be able to get that out of my head.
So it's Rogue. You got a couple of figures that are dropping. You're welcome.
I don't even know what that is.
The butt scratcher.
I don't know.
You scratch the booty hole. It gets itchy. I don't know.
And yet somehow I'm going to be the one that gets suspended for this.
No, I think who said this? Somebody said that last night. I was watching. I think it was Pete. I think Pete on TAC was saying about it does look like that's what I see now. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? But yeah, these are made for kids, basically. And I'm saying made for kids. Butt plugs and
getting worse.
Scratchers.
I think we're all going to be suspended pretty soon.
And it was the cock ring. The cock ring. There you go. You ended it right now. There you
go. Yeah.
So there you go. The X-Men 97. Well, they actually showed other ones at the con. You have Storm coming out, and you have Professor Action. A couple of them coming out.
You know, it all started with the butt plug, and now everything that pops up here, my mind immediately goes in the gutter when I see it. And
I'm going to start writing. I'm going to start writing.
I'm the one that's going to get suspended.
I don't understand
why I don't get it.
I'll start writing my letter of apology.
All right, so this drops. So we're going to be getting this 3-pack. We're going to get the Fire Team 788 from G.I. Joe, the His Tank, Cobra His Tank Officer, Range Viper, and Infantry. This is going to be dropping soon, which is really badass. This is really cool. You know, freaking G.I. Joe, they're crushing it with the figures, man. Some of the new stuff that's coming out. And this is the Cobra His tank. It's the team. It's the Fire Team, which is really cool.
I like the new symbol they got there for this Cobra Hiss.
I know, right?
I like that.
How rude.
I don't know if Cyclops is actually the butt plug. I think it's more of the cock ring. Look at it.
Boy.
Okay. But there, this is dropping. So Gentle Giant is dropping this 10-inch bust of Prophet Destro. You know, it is more Pimp Daddy Destro. They got it. It's Pimp Daddy Destro. It's not Prophet Prophet Officer or Commander Destro. Because they changed it because they want to be politically correct. It is Pimp Daddy Destro. There you go. If you're into the bust. It looks pretty cool though. Yeah.
I like Bust. Maybe not that one, but
All right, so these are the figures that were part of the that are coming out for his tank, the fire team. Look how cool it's coming with all these accessories.
Are these all the same figure? This is the same
No.
figure, right? These are different figures?
These are different figures.
Oh, the hat. Okay, I see it
Yeah.
now. The hat is different. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically they have it looks the same. You put the helmet on. Basically, it could be the same figure. There's 3 figures that come along with it. So you have this figure. If you go to the next slide, that's another one that has the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher, pretty cool. And then you have 3-0. They're a company that makes 1/6 scale figures. Got a Cobra Commander coming out. 1/6 scale Cobra Commander. And I'm very, very, very intrigued in getting this because I do like Cobra Commander.
Dom is intrigued.
Yeah, I like Cobra Commander. You know, Cobra G.I. Joe. I have see now like with G.I. Joe. You know my favorite characters are, but I do like G.I. Joe. But this is Wave 5.
I don't see Zartan.
Well, Wave 4 has Zartan already. If they make a friggin' 03 Zartan, you know I'm definitely getting that. But this is the wave of Series 5 from Super 7, the Ultimate Joes. They're the cartoon accurate versions of the characters. You have a Crimson Officer, you have Major Blood, you have Cover Girl, and you have Roadblock.
Yeah.
So those are dropping soon.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on over here, but I think that's referring to Pimp Destro earlier.
Pimp Destro,
Yep.
All right, so we had some Transformers that dropped. You have the Legend Evolution. You have this guy Toeline that it's the Robot in the Sky 2000 universe. It's like
looks like Mater.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I was thinking. I think it looks like Mater.
Yeah, so it's a tow truck.
Yeah, because they had the tow truck in the cartoon that was Hoist.
Yeah, these dropped for San Diego, so these were a War Dorn 2-pack. So you have Ariel and you have Dion.
Dion.
Yeah,
I believe that's how it's spelled. I think.
Dion.
Yeah. So these were SDCC exclusives.
That looks like Cup.
Yeah. It's cool to make more of the girl characters. Now, Jedi, I think this is falling in your category. They're coming out with new retros. Return of Jedi.
Yeah, I bought the first 2.
It's her first figure.
I bought the first 2 waves. I don't know if I'll buy this one or not. We'll see.
Return of Jedi. So you get a Mon Mothma figure for the first time.
Got that damn Ewok in there.
Yeah, you can burn it. You can do whatever you want with it. But you have Yak Face too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this has so many exciting. This has so many exciting figures in it. It's got Agbar. It's got Mon Mothma.
And Mon Mothma is really good. She finally got a figure in the vintage line. There you go.
Those are the figures people are clamming for, Jedi.
Yeah, I know. They finally answered. I've been writing them for the better part of a couple of years, asking for a Mon Mothma figure. So I should be more excited than I am. I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah. You should. Now this dropped at San Diego Con. They have this illustration of Cobra Commander riding a horse. With the commander, I like this.
Yes,
Shinobi Fufu.
Yes. He did have a snake face.
I brought that up just because I wanted to say Shinobi Fufu again.
Shinobi Fufu, yes, he did. Yeah. He once was a man. I was a man. Watch the G.I. Joe movie.
So I believe the artist of this was at Florida SuperCon that I went to, And
Yeah.
he has a similar one where it's Darth Vader on a horse.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
get Marco. Anything can get Marco mad. Darth Vader on a horse. He gets mad. So you can get the Vader on the horse and give it to Marco as a gift.
I prefer apes on horses, but that's just me.
The Planet of the Apes, yeah. Nah, but Cobra Commander, pretty cool. Yeah, so you have a remastered Black Ranger action figure, Entertainment Earth. You have Black Ranger. These are the Lightning Connect collection, and I like these fully posable Power Rangers. You got to throw in McFarlane toys. So you have Catman, which is a pre-order right now in the stores. When I first saw it, I thought it was Daredevil. When I first saw this real quick, I was like,
I thought it was Daredevil too. I thought it was an odd Daredevil from like.
Hey, Daredevil's got a white costume now and lightsabers. So that's
Catman.
I don't know what's going on with that story, but I gotta check that out though. But that's pretty good. Yeah, so McFarlane introduced this, dropping a Batman Spawn versus a Spawn crossover 2-pack. This is pretty cool. I don't know. Would you buy it?
No. I mean, I wouldn't. Somebody might. I'm sure there's a lot of Batman and Spawn fans out there. They probably buy it. I wouldn't, but yeah.
So, the multiverse got the Riddler classic action figure. If you like the original classic Riddler,
right?
This is pretty cool.
He looks like Robin Williams.
He does. He does.
Although there was I did read that they tried to get him for
yes.
So maybe that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
The multiverse, Robin Williams.
Yeah, they're not that smart.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not, but.
So we had the Ultimate Movie Collection pack, 6-pack of all the Batmans. $119 comes out in September. McFarlane Toys, and McFarlane always finds a way to make things reasonable price, come out on time and early, like other companies.
So
but if you're a
6
Batman
Batman,
how cool is
that's about
this?
$20 a Batman, right? So,
Yeah. That's about what it should be.
Yeah.
So anybody else would have put this at 100.
If this was a 5-pack of Boba Fett, $300. Easy.
Yeah.
$300 that you're paying.
You know what? I will put
for two
Is
sets.
that true? Ryan, is that true?
$600.
Birthday today? Oh.
Hey, it's his birthday today. Yeah, Robert Williams' birthday. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Happy
crazy.
birthday, Robert Williams, and heaven above, man.
what a coincidence!
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Or is it?
So yeah, everybody's got a throne lately.
Yeah,
Loki's got his throne. Boba Fett's got his throne. Hey, you got this guy.
I've got 2 thrones.
yeah.
Your own thrones.
Yep.
Nice. The toilet's my throne. That's my throne.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah. So this is pretty cool.
little
This is
comfortable
dropping.
seat in the house.
That's it.
Yes.
You have to get the paper and have the paper locked away.
Paper? Yeah.
So this is pretty cool, Loki. Yeah. Yeah.
We don't need any doo-doo jokes upcoming. We've already.
All the
All right,
prices
well,
are.
all right.
This is it, Jedi. Go talk. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying there's no way. So Dom knows more. So apparently they've Sideshow has this new designer. There was a whole spiel about they brought on board this figure designer or whatever, and this is one of his first things he was working on, were these crystallized or frosty, whatever the hell they are. C-3PO, I think, would be the first one.
Statues.
Yeah, and then there were some others. They showed pictures that he has some more, or at least some concepts of different painting. Almost, I'm sure Astro would love it. A lot of like graffiti style stuff on some of them.
Yeah.
From the pictures I saw. I like this. The $700 price tag is what turns me off. I mean, everything else about this is super cool, but $700. Oh my God! And these are pre-order now, and I'm not on board with this yet. I have not.
Well, if you
I
pre-order,
mean, there's time. There's still plenty of time, but
you can pay the prices monthly.
You can. I think I'm currently paying two for two other C3POs I haven't even got yet. So
I
adding
was
this
gonna
one.
say, every time you turn around, you think your C3PO is showing up, and it's never C3PO.
I got the one.
You got that one, but it wasn't the one you thought it was.
The other one should be, I don't know, I think the other one should be like any month now. And then the other one I won't get until next year. I can't even remember which one it was. I think it was the unpainted one, or I don't know. Hold on.
Well, listen, you got to look at it this way: that the price is going to make sure you know your pre-orders and how much money's coming to the pre-orders. Don't be like me. I ordered so many things, and I have no. Yep. Oh, point for Boba Fett. Yep.
Oh yeah, if it was Boba Fett, it'd be like $2,500 probably for that thing.
Probably, definitely.
Crystallized relic, that's what they're calling it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
They're pretty cool.
I don't know. We will see where the year takes me, whether or not I get on board with this thing. But that's a.
When you start making some serious money from whatnot, you'd be good. There you go.
Yeah. Got to sell a lot of Mike Mayhew to make. Oh God, this thing.
All right, so
I give them credit. If that's the face, they did a pretty good job on the face.
Let me tell you something. You know how much this thing is? $10,000.
Holy fuck!
It's fully metal.
It's solid gold.
Huge. It's fully metal. It's metal. It's every component's metal, and the face is that. So it's $10,000.
No, thank you.
See,
and they can keep it because I will never want this in my collection.
I gave you the good one earlier, and now you're bad mouthing C3PO. Oh.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was a price tag on this thing for $10,000.
That's what I saw. I don't know, but that's what it said. $10,000.
How big is that? It doesn't look that big. I guess it's hard to tell,
huge.
But
it's huge. It's all metal.
All right, I'll take your word for it. So yeah, I added these.
Yeah, so
I don't think we've seen these.
This is pretty cool. You know, if you're into Poison Ivy, cool
Yeah, so this is the collector edition, and then you have the exclusive edition, which is the same, only she's green, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's yeah. So yeah, she's green. This one, and then that's limited to 200 pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this one's TBD, they said. So yeah, 200.
I don't know yet.
We also have some new Ahsoka posters, limited to 300 by Sideshow.
Yep.
You're gonna see a lot of Ahsoka in the next few months.
Yeah.
So this one, I couldn't remember if we covered this or not, but this was not a pre-order, so it's on sale now. But I just thought I'd throw it up here again.
This came out about a year ago almost.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. It's huge. Nemesis Prime has it.
Okay.
He's one of the YouTubers.
Okay.
All right, so we got some fig pins. You got an Emperor fig pin from Return of the Jedi, limited to 1,000, and Ironhide, limited to 500 pieces, and San Diego comic exclusives.
Okay. Shared exclusives or just exclusives?
They're exclusive, yeah. No, they were exclusives just for the con.
Just the con. Okay.
So these things dropped. Yeah, so you just
do 1,000 and 500. Yeah,
1,500 for the con. These dropped, and they're like little PVC figures. They come with a card and PVC. You got Venom, you got Toxin, and you have Anti-Venom. So
that's cool.
See, there's the other ones right there.
Oh,
wrestling figures. So you got a 3-pack of, you got Hollywood Hulk Hogan, you got WrestleMania Hulk Hogan, and you have I'm a Real American Hogan. They're coming out. The accessories, the 3-pack. Pretty cool. I like Hollywood Hogan. Now this is outrageous. This is a transforming it's a Grimlock that transforms. So they already have Bumblebee. They have Optimus Prime, and they have this. This is almost $1,500. And the downside is that it should be towering over Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime is bigger than him. That's they should have made it bigger.
I thought they were the same size.
What?
Yeah. I thought they were the same
size. They're not
size.
supposed to be proportional, right?
No, the Dinobots are huge, bigger than the Autobots.
No, I know, but
the toys aren't supposed to be proportional to each
They
other.
should be proportional. But
Good God,
It would-
dude!
it would have been more than
you get
50
this-
How does it be?
you get this and you program it in your phone, and it transforms, talks, and everything. It's really cool.
with a 1-to-1 scale one.
Now this is cool. Freaking Super 7 for Thundercats coming out with a Cat's Lair, and they have their own backing. But look at the size of the 7-inch figure compared to that. So this thing is going to be huge, huge, and it has tiers too to it. So if it gets back, then it gets made. They have things that come along with it too. The Cat's Lair.
Oh, this is one of those you got to back at things.
Yeah, you got to back
Oh,
it.
okay. Okay.
So hey, I got some Legos from Harry Potter. This is 4,803 pieces, and it's the castle. It looks pretty cool. The dragon.
Let's see. So, how many pieces you say? 4,000.
4,803
So,
pieces.
What was the standard? It's 10 cents per
Ringgits.
piece, so $480. Is that what we're?
Something like that. Yeah.
Isn't that isn't that
Yeah.
the Pete standard for guessing Lego prices?
Yeah.
10 cents per piece.
Yeah, it doesn't say on that. This is Gringotts Bank, is where they.
Yeah.
No, sweet Lord.
Here we go. So we have a statue of Stitch in his Dracula outfit for Halloween. The website I forgot that was on, but this is like a mini statue, which is pretty cool. I don't know the prices, but I definitely like that. I'm still looking for those little PVC stitches that came out, the mystery stitches. I want those.
Mm.
The Cat Flair New York City studio apartment. You got to give him the that's a good
I
one.
don't get it. Is that a good one?
That is a good one. The Cat Flair,
Alright.
you know how
I like
big it is? That's how much it's going to be. It's a New York City apartment. That's the size of a small studio apartment in New York City.
I don't disagree with that.
Yep,
Right.
that's a good one.
So
You say
Diamond
so.
Select is coming out with a
Beta Ray Bill.
Beta Bill statue.
$200.
$200.
That ain't bad. $200 for that.
It's not bad at all.
No.
That's pretty cool.
Diamond Select. I like Diamond Select stuff. So.
Yeah. So you have the Joseph Colton Gallery diorama.
Original Joe.
This is actually pretty cool. I like this. The original Joe
Yeah.
fighting a snake. I like that. Diamond Select. Where'd you find that? I didn't see that.
What did I get?
I got it. Diamond Select sends me emails of all their pre-order stuff every week.
You know, I'm friends with one of the guys in Diamond Select. We see him all the time. Zach. He's a real nice guy. One of the nicest guys you could ever meet. And speaking about that, I have to
I don't want these.
review something I've been holding off. But anyway, this is from Entertainment Earth. $80. It's
Arc
the
Reactor.
Arc Reactor. And then
Heroic hands.
With the pinky.
hands.
These are $150 a piece. Good Lord.
Do you want just hands like in your house? Oh, I got the superhero hands.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean,
It's like thing superheroes.
yeah.
Spider Thing and
Yeah, I don't really know what to think about this, but okay. I mean, all right, that's it. We made it.
Iron Thing.
I know there's a lot more stuff that we couldn't put all the stuff in. I know there's a lot more stuff. That's why.
There's a lot more stuff even dropping probably tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. We're about, yeah, man, I thought we were going to get done quick, but we're not. We're right about on time. All right, let's jump into the meme of the week. I think that's about all we got left before we bid everyone a farewell. All right, let's go. I can't even remember what these are. Yeah.
This is the
Oh,
PG.
yeah. So, yeah, the theme of both these is things that I hope are true. I hope both of these like really exist and that they really happened. All right, or something like that. So, the first one, PG-13, is apparently a note that was left in somebody's mailbox by their postman. Have you seen this one? and I hope it's true. I hope this is not a gag, but I hope this really happened. It says, "Please trim your bush so I can better service your box." I really hope that's legit. I really hope Ghostman really left that and somebody didn't just think that was funny and invented that.
And he's probably fired now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. There's a market for those rubber hands. That's cool. Yeah, I thought that was. I hope that's true because that's funny.
Yeah.
Please trim
That's
your
funny.
bush so I can
That is
better
funny, though.
service
Wow.
your box. That's funny. All right, and for the R-rated one, again, I hope this isn't a computer CGI. Somebody made it look like this. I hope somebody truly installed these lights in their house, and this was the result.
Boobies!
I hope that's true.
That's awesome.
Because that's hilarious. If that is legit, then that is hilarious.
Damn, Jedi, you find all these good ones. That's good. I like that.
People send me these, either my friends, either my high school buddies or my brother. Sometimes my son sends me stuff. Sometimes I stumble across them, but yeah. So we're not going to get in trouble for this because those are not real boobies, apparently.
It's just light fixtures.
That's just the way the light shadows are casted from those light fixtures.
Exactly.
It's like one of those Rorschach tests.
Yeah.
What do you see?
Boobies.
I think everybody sees boobies.
If you saw boobies there, then
you're okay.
I mean, they look
you're fine.
They look like boobies. All right, that's all we got for another show. Thanks to everyone in the chat for making it fun. As usual, these shows would be boring as heck without you guys. What do you got going on? We've already talked about what we got going on this weekend. I'm going to the movies. Styx, you going to be on SNS tomorrow?
I will be. I will have my time tunnel for tomorrow.
Cool.
Another episode. So.
Cool.
Yes. And I'll probably be seeing Barbie tomorrow. So.
You're seeing Barbie. All right, cool.
Yeah, I think my daughter's gonna have me go with her to see Barbie.
All right. And I'm gonna see Oppenheimer, so next week we'll give our opinions of both.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see Barbie. Maybe want to go away for the weekend. Next week, I'm on the show.
Yeah.
I'm on the Star Wars show on Sunday, and then Tuesday we'll leave Tuesday morning. So, listen, if anybody's in the North Carolina area, in Raleigh, North Carolina, at the con, in Raleigh, in the Galaxy Con, I will be there on Friday.
Thanks, Ryan.
Maybe I might do a twofer. It might be a Thursday and Friday, but most likely it's just a Friday one day because I got a lot to do, and I will be there. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. That's the plan. Go help see my grandmother, my wife's grandmother in South Carolina. Then drive.
So you're not going to be on next week? Is that what I'm getting?
Next
Sunday, I'll be on my way home. I mean, next Friday, I'll be I'll be in North Carolina, but I could probably do it from the hotel room when I have my laptop.
Okay. All right.
And I'll show you what I got from the con, quote unquote. Yeah. If I do go, if I'm in the room.
Are you going to be able to make your own slides next week, Dom, or am I going to?
Well, we're going to see. Yeah, my own slides. Yeah, I'll do it.
We might be on our own there.
So
before we go, I meant to bring this up earlier. Does anybody else in here watch Mayans? That show Mayans?
The Mayans, the
Sunday Hispanic motorcycle game in Southern California.
No.
So it wrapped up this week, and I really liked that show. I mean, I was a big Sons of Anarchy fan, and Mayans kind of was the sequel to Sons of Anarchy. It wrapped up, and I'm not going to get any spoilers because I don't know if anybody's watching it, but I will say it kind of ended like I thought it was going to end as far as who could walk away and who didn't. But tell you what, man, the last 15 minutes of that series finale, I was on the edge of my seat. It was pretty good.
Really?
But yeah, I liked it.
All right. Is it a prequel or is it a post?
It
I've
is.
never
Did I
seen
say
the show.
prequel? It's a sequel. I said prequel. It's a sequel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sequel. It,
I wasn't
it's
sure. I've never seen it.
Post Sons of Anarchy. Sorry.
All right, no, that's fine.
All right. So I think I'm going to be on Sunday, the Star Wars show. Unless something comes up, I plan on being on there. Dom will be on there, like Styx. Catch Styx tomorrow night on SNS.
Yep.
Check all the content next week that Pete's always putting out, and then obviously the tax show on Wednesday will bring everything full circle back to us next Friday, at which point we'll be, God knows what we'll be talking about. All right. For myself, I am Jedi Johnson 22. As always, take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. I will see you down the road. Styx, any final words? Can't hear you, Styx.
Myself, I had to take
All
my. But always collect what you like and don't let anyone tell you what to do.
All right, Dom, get us out of here.
May the force be with you, and no disintegrations. We'll catch you in the next video. Enjoy your weekend.